Hi and welcome to Content Artemis. I'm thrilled to see you here. We've designed this software program for one reason and one reason only, and that's to help you generate traffic and sales through content. Content has always fueled the web, and even more so now with social media, the need to constantly create content for your social media profiles, for your blogs, for your websites, is more important today than it ever has been. Your customers are looking for your information via search and to make sure that you're staying relevant, even if you're ranking #1 for your chosen keyword. When a visitor comes to your website or social media pages, they want to see recent content. Otherwise, they immediately are bouncing off. Gary Vaynerchuk from VaynerMedia had this to say about content.
We have clearly benefited as an agency from my outward content as a gateway drug to RFPs or out and out handed the business. So VaynerMedia has clearly benefited from all of this. And this is something I'm very passionate about for all of you that are watching and listening. It's super important to me for you to realize that you're always one great piece of content away from having your life change.
So the need for constant content is keeping business owners up at night and having them spend thousands of dollars on writing articles and creating that content for their sites. Well, no longer. Content Artemis has been designed to take the best of technology and content and include the human element that really makes content stand out. Machine-generated content often sounds tinny, doesn't sound natural, and you need to spend hours editing or tweaking that content to make it even represent your brand properly. Content Artemis can bring in that content on autopilot and then adds that human element to really add the polish and make that content pop. Plus, with our built-in SEO tools, you'll be able to rank that content and really generate the ideal content that your customers are looking for right now. So let's have a look at how Content Artemis works. Content comes into the system via RSS feeds. And don't worry, we show you exactly how to find the RSS feed for any content out there on the web. That's right, the internet becomes your content source. And you can bring in amazing content and start to curate that content in a drag and drop environment. So we've got feeds coming in with some of the best content in the world. From here, it's simply point and click, drag and drop. See something that you like? Just highlight it with your mouse and that'll add it to our Content Artemis editing system. Move to our next article. Take the next paragraph and add it to our editing system. Every time we're taking content from a particular source, the Content Artemis program automatically attributes the source. So you're staying compliant, making sure that you're giving the credit to the content source and where it's come from. Now, as we move through, we may choose to add images. In fact, we may choose to add videos, giving us an end content piece, which is a great starting point that has feeds from all kinds of different sources, videos and images, and now we can start to add that human touch that's really going to make the content pop. Adding your own voice to a curated content piece is super easy with the Content Artemis editing program. All you need to do is hit the Enter key and you can add in any number of additional fields. For example, you can add in headers, you could add in H1 tags, you can add in HTML, you can add in audio files, you can add in videos, images, absolutely anything right there within the article framework as you're building it. You can also add in your own voice using our built-in snippets library. Do you have something that you always want to have on the footer of any article piece? Maybe a call to action or your own brand name? One click can add that pre-written content straight into the article as you're building it. And you can have that snippet library adding paragraphs or sentences of your own voice within the content quickly and easily. And we're not done yet. If you'd like then to make sure you're going to be ranking and generating traffic for the best keywords, use our built-in SEO toolkit to make sure your end content really works for you and for your rankings. Putting in a keyword will first generate additional related keywords that you can structure within your article to really make sure you're getting the right message across. Then one more click and you'll be able to see a live SEO scorecard that you can then go in and tick off. Need to include a little bit more keyword density? The scorecard will tell you and update immediately as you're adding those things. Add your image attribution, add your headers, add the keyword density, and now you've got a finished article that genuinely has a human voice, sourced from some of the best places on the planet, and ready for publishing to your social media, to your website and blogs. And publishing couldn't be easier than with the Content Artemis system. Simply one click and you're publishing directly to your WordPress blog or to your website, through Zapier to any number of platforms, and using our built-in social media compiling tool. So you're able to publish your content on your best web properties with the click of a button. Content Artemis has been designed for your business. We know that content drives the web, and we know that you need content on a daily basis to make your sites relevant and to keep them up to date. Content Artemis delivers the very best of technology and content, linked with the human component that really makes your finished content the very, very best that it can be. Pick up Content Artemis today and put content to work for you, driving traffic and sales with Content Artemis. So now let's put this all together. This is going to be a live post. I am obviously posting about content marketing and being a big topic at the moment, and something certainly relevant to my business. So let's go. I've created a Google alert specifically about content marketing. So I'm going to add that feed in. We've shown you how to do that in the previous video. So I'm just going to make sure we've got that feed. I've got my WordPress blog connected, and I'll show you an extra little tip for those with Social Post Magic as well. So with Social Post Magic, I have my own blog set up as an incoming feed to auto post out to all my properties, multiple Facebook pages, Twitter profile, Reddit's, LinkedIn profiles. So that's all there, so when I post on my blog, it will automatically post throughout my social networks as well. So just a nice little tip. All right. So we're going to come across to articles. We're going to create a brand new article, and we're going to create this on content marketing is the #1 way of achieving long-term growth. Click. Now we're going to choose that feed that I just brought in, that one right there. And let's go through and select some articles. So let's have a look. 100 social media marketing statistics you should know. Maybe there's something in there. Let's have a look. Let's keep going. Marketing content for brands, nice. Fantastic. And that will do us for now. So we'll go to our selection. Okay, so let's have a look at some of our images and see if there's any here and any content. So let's have a look and say this couple of paragraphs there looks great. I'm going to add that to my editor. Let's go to our next article. So this one looks fantastic as well. Into the editor. Let's have a look if we've got some information here. This is more social media statistics, but it might be interesting to drop in that one there, just for fun as well. And we've now dropped in some content. So let's go to our editor and see what we can do here. So right now we've got this content that we brought in, which was fantastic, but we didn't have an image. None of those images really worked for me. So I'm going to drop one right in here at the top. So let's add this as an image. And we're going to go across to our library. I know I've got one in there from previous. And I also want to add in some more snippets for myself as well. So let me come up here and drop in a paragraph. I'll pause the video just while I type this out. So I've added a content paragraph there. I just want to pop this one here as well. So watch this. So I want to pop in a heading right here that says Financial Express had this to say. Okay. So now I'm setting up that this has come from the Financial Express to do with content marketing. And then we can come down here and say, this next one okay, and then the final one there. So I've added just a couple of paragraphs, of course. Now, popping in one more header. There we go. So that's how I'm introducing the paragraphs that have been brought in through Content Artemis. And I'm just about to post this out, but before I do, I want to make sure that we've got a good SEO score in here. So let me first of all come across and have a look at our related keywords. So we've got lots of content marketing related keywords there. And we can see that there's quite a lot of competition, but quite a lot of volume as well, which is great. Let's check our content SEO. The post title is too long. Okay, so I've got 9 characters too many. So instead of saying the number 1, let's say best. Like that. Check again. Ooh, 3 more characters to go. Is the best way of achieving long-term growth. The best way to achieve. There we go. Check again. 1 more. So let's go like that. Perfect. Green ticks all the way through. Let's send this across to my WordPress site and click on Publish. Fantastic. That article has been published successfully. Let's go across to our WordPress site and see how that looks. And there we can see it's already posted. Content marketing is the best way to achieve long-term growth. And here's that amazing article. Posted, ready to go. And as we said, I've linked that through my social post magic system, so that'll automatically share out across all of my social media as well. So that's literally putting everything together. We created an amazing article with great references and we did it in minutes. And we've got now great content being fed to our social media and our sites, and we can continually create amazing content to keep our subscribers engaged and generate new business for search engine marketing, etc., in any vertical whatsoever. So that's literally start to finish creating an amazing article within the Content Artemis system.